Other cities I visited were either too large and or too small and insular. Cambridge, Massachusetts seemed to have all I wanted: history, universities, a mixture of races, great bookstores, churches, and a place to party on Saturday night. Only Winston-Salem, North Carolina, with all the same assets, vied with Cambridge. I visited both towns twice. I finally released Cambridge because I am a Southern woman who does not do snow with any grace. And each year, Cambridge, Massachusetts has more snow than would make me comfortable.
Mama called me from Scotland, California, where she lives, and she said, "Baby, I am through with your daddy. I'm through with him. I mean it. You better talk to him." So I said, "What is it, Mom?" "Well, you see, he thinks that just because he had a stroke, that sex is dangerous for his heart." So I told him, what better way to die?
I am the same person I was back then. A little less hair, a little less chin, a lot less lungs, and much less wind. But ain't I lucky I can still breathe in.
But a cage bird stands on the grave of dreams, his shadow shouts on a nightmare scream, his wings are clipped and his feet are tied, so he opens his throat to sing. The cage bird sings with a fearful trill of things unknown but longed for still, and his tune is heard on the distant hill, for the cage bird sings of freedom.
Had I known yet, I would have loved you, your brash and insolent beauty, your heavy comedic face and knowledge of sweet delights. But from a distance, I would have left you whole and holy for the delectation of those who wanted more and cared less.
Leaving behind nights of terror and fear, I rise. Into a daybreak miraculously clear, I rise, bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave. I am the hope and the dream of the slave, and so naturally, I rise, I rise, I rise.
When great souls die, the air around us becomes light, rare, sterile. We breathe, briefly. Our eyes, briefly, see with a hurtful clarity. Our memory, suddenly sharpened, examines, gnaws on kind words unsaid, promised walks never taken.
The rock cries out to us today, "You may stand upon me, but do not hide your face." Across the wall of the world, a river sings a beautiful song. It says, "Come, rest here by my side."
Take the blinders from your vision, take the padding from your ears, and confess you've heard me crying, and admit you've seen my tears. Hear the tempo so compelling. Hear the blood throb in my veins. Yes, my drums are beating nightly, and the rhythms never change. Equality, and I will be free. Equality, and I will be free.
The years and the cold defeat live deep in the lines along my face. They dull my eyes. Yet I keep on dying because I love to live.
I leap, float, run to spring cool springs into your embrace. Then we match grace. This girl neither feather nor fan, drifted and tossed. Oh, but then I had power, power.
You fought to die, thinking in destruction lies the seed of birth. You may be right. I will remember silent walks in southern woods and long talks in low voices, shielding meaning from the big ears of over-curious adults. You may be right. Your slow return from regions of terror and bloody screams races my heart. I hear again the laughter of children and see fireflies bursting tiny explosions in an Arkansas twilight.